This episode is brought to you by the Celeb Bullies, your number one East Coast connection for all things Frenchy. The picture we have here is their latest litter. If you would like to lock in, hit them up soon. You can find them on Instagram at the Celeb Bullies at TheCelebBullyz, the Celeb Bullies. Now let's get the show started. So leave it to professionals and head to confessional. And once I'm in the booth, I feel real congressional. Welcome to the episode. Please like and subscribe. Don't drink and drive when you can smoke and fly. Soaring so high into the night sky, reaching for the stars, but they landed on a moon pie.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bomb droppers.
Gotta make sure the button still works, you know?
Yeah. It still work. It still work.
So welcome to Awkward Intelligence. I'm Intox along with...
BDot, baby.
You know it. Episode 23. We're still here.
23, we jumping, baby.
Yeah. You can't get rid of us.
We jumping like Jordan. What's up? How was our Mother's Day, man?
Yeah. Everybody have a good Mother's Day?
For your ladies.
Right.
Man, you know some guy told me Happy Mother's Day.
To you?
Yeah, I'm like, the fuck?
Maybe he
What
was
is
just...
going on?
Oh.
I'm not no
Was it like at the
fucking...
grocery store or something? Or some random shit?
What was that?
Because I'm like, maybe they
I don't
just
know
got
where
used to
I was.
saying it to people and then just, you know how you just say it and you're just like, shit.
Oh,
Or do you think
I was delivering.
Or do you look in your eye?
I was delivering.
You just look you right in your eye and say,
Yeah, Happy Mother's Day. Like, the fuck is going on?
he just looks you in your eye and goes, Happy
I
Mother's Day.
wanted to say same back to you, but you a man. The hell?
Or is
But,
it?
you know, it's a female. It's some men out here. It's some men out here, you know, that
Right.
take care of their kids.
Yeah, see that.
You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't say, you know,
Right.
Happy Mother's Day.
Because I got a text like that, you know. I got a text like that said, I know you're not a mother, but you do a lot for your kids in the same manner. So
Right.
just wanted to acknowledge you as well. And I was like, that's a cool gesture. But that's
Understandable.
because somebody wants to do it, you know. And I'm
Understandable.
like, cool, you know. Just that extra recognition, you know, because everybody out there always try to say, you know, that the fathers aren't present and we need to be better. And, you know, and what have I said on this show? I've grown. I'm being better. I've been better. I'm trying to be better. So it's good that people are seeing that. You know, people are recognizing it. And so that's cool. That's all. That's all it is. So that's the confirmation. I'm growing. I'm evolving.
There it is. Shit, people talk to you for real, man. You just gotta listen. I said that before.
Right.
You know, God speak through other people.
Yeah, sometimes.
You know.
Sometimes the information is that's the key. Is it's you're gathering information, you know, and so everybody may have something relevant that may deal with you or not, or like I said, it's the whole the synchronicities and stuff that we talk about is, you know, you see somebody talk about something, you may not even know what that even means. They're just talking about something. You're like, well, that was weird. They were talking about, NASA or some shit, for some reason. Like they just brought up some orbiter for some fucking reason, right? And then you might sit down and watch a show and all of a sudden this orbiter from NASA jumps on the screen and you're like, oh shit, like I would have never even knew what this was had they not said something. I would have just let that fly by, not thinking about it, So then you're like, wait, why did that mean something? Or whatever, And so you start to sometimes put stuff together. Like, I'll give you one. The other day everybody was talking about Earth shifting, right? All the shifts that are happening, the timelines, the stuff we've been talking
That's crazy, right?
Right.
I've
They've
been
been talking about it this weekend.
Time
a lot
moving
more.
fast and
Right.
shit.
All that stuff. It's all coming up again.
Yeah.
Everybody's talking about it again. Like it's coming up again. And so as I was watching a couple different shows, people were talking about like Rise of the Phoenix. They're like, we're from the ashes, we're gonna rise, and that's kind of like where the phoenix rising kind of idea of the meek shall inherit the earth and all these things, right? So you put it all together like that. So a few people were saying that for something, Phoenix, right? And then there was a shooting I think like last week that was in Phoenix or in Arizona or something like that. So it was all kind of people were putting stuff together saying, like it's all kind of what's this Phoenix thing, right? So then I, for some reason, was like, let me watch the Harry Potter. There's a Harry Potter movie. It's like number 7. It's called The Order of the Phoenix. For some reason, it popped in my head, watch that movie. So I was like, what the fuck? So I was like, okay, there must be a message in this movie. Let me go watch this movie. So I throw it on. I watch the movie. It's the fucking playbook that we've been talking about, right? In the movie. Basically, it's, the Hogwarts is like a university, right? Well, this person comes in this year on this movie and decides to like try to take over. The way they take over is they just start creating rules, proclamations, rules. You can't do this anymore. Stop gathering. Stop doing this. You can't speak to people in groups anymore. Just putting all this shit together. So basically, she was like, "You're not going to study." They're there to study wizardry. She took it all from them through all these proclamations and said, "You're not going to do any of that." So basically, it was hindering them, right? Because now I can't learn my tasks. I can't learn our skills. You know how we talk about we're going to get our powers and all these things? Well, you've taken my options away to get the powers, which is what is going on here.
Wow.
They're trying to, right? But it gets deeper. So the kids come together and create their own secret like group, and they start practicing on their own and learning from other kids that know more than them. They're all learning from each other, right? So I'm going, that's us on the internet. We're all trying to gather secretly on the internet and teach each other what we know. And hey, look at this information. Look at this. So we're doing this. It's the same shit.
Wow.
So it was so cool how when I'm watching it now, because I've probably seen it when it came out, but I wasn't thinking of all that then.
Right.
So now that I have the glasses on now, right? That whole show meant a whole different idea to me when I'm watching it. So it all made sense. And I was like, this is the exact playbook they're playing right now.
Yeah, that's wild, though. I just can't get into...
I just connected it.
I can't get into Harry Potter, though, man.
And a lot of people can't. And that's why...
I don't know why.
That's why you got people like me who watch the show and then explain it to everybody.
You seen all of them?
I've seen all of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just can't get into Harry Potter.
Yeah, I like.
There's probably some stuff in there.
I like the idea of adventure and different things like that. I mean, do I love Harry Potter? Am I somebody who goes to the conventions? No.
Yeah,
but I'll check out the movie.
Got a room downstairs.
I'll look
Harry Potter.
Exactly. I don't got a bathroom decorated with Harry Potter. So, but so it's like, but I get into them. I'll check them out. And a lot now because of the lore. But something when I kept connecting that Phoenix and and I was like, I gotta go watch this movie. And then it brought it all together. I was like, perfect. See? I'm following the signs like we're talking about. Follow the signs.
Bomb droppers.
You know it. So, interesting.
Wow. Yeah.
Interesting shit.
Right.
That's how
and it said it in the name. It said it in the name.
Yeah.
Harry Potter what?
The Order of the Phoenix.
See? That's crazy.
Yeah. That's why it popped in my head and I was like, why is this making a connection? Yeah. And I was like, okay, let me watch the movie. And then the movie told me exactly the information I needed. I was like, yeah, this is the exact playbook they ran on us.
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
But who was victorious in the end? Exactly. We already know. So we're good to go. We're good to go. Living our best timeline like last week's episode, right?
Man, last week's timeline, what we talked about. We talked about how time was moving, how everything's moving.
Right.
Excuse me.
You always get one.
That's crazy. I was just watching somebody I watch, and he was just talking about the same shit that we talking about. So I was like, wow, we on the right path.
Yeah.
We on the right path. So he talking about everything is moving fast. What you think about. It's manifesting
fast,
quick.
Yeah,
and I was like,
yeah.
And we just talked about that.
And that's why we got to be on our shit. We got to be on our shit because think about that. If it's moving faster and we're manifesting faster, that means you're going to manifest bad shit too, faster. You know what I mean? If you're
thinking
stuck in those negative ways, right? If we get out of those fear things, we remember saying no fear. Get out of the fear. Be prepared. Connect yourself. Make sure you understand things, but you don't got to be fearful of anything.
Right.
Just take care of it. Manage it mentally, physically, spiritually. You know.
Bomb droppers. For real. Yeah, that's what you got to do.
Yeah. With great power comes great responsibility.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wow.
So yeah, thanks for being here for 23 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely wanted to say that real quick though to everybody, just in case. I mean, if I haven't said it enough, but me being here with y'all and with BDot and everything, this is like therapy to me, man. It's like I've been putting all these things together for years and never knew what any of it meant. It was just a puzzle that was on the ground. I didn't know how to put it together.
You just had all the pieces. Right?
I had all the pieces, you know. And then over the last couple years, I actually started putting the picture together, and then I started seeing the picture, and that was the awakening of like I got to start telling the world what's going on. You know, there's a lot of shit going on out here.
We all had the pieces. You just got to pick them up.
Yep.
Pick up the pieces.
Got to put them together.
Yeah.
Got to put them together. So yeah, I was like, so yeah. This has been therapy. This has been fun. This has been you know what I mean. It's been everything. It's been amazing. It's an amazing run. It's like you look at other podcasters who might have 600 episodes. They were here at one point. They were here, right here where we're at. So, as long as you don't stop and you keep doing your thing, and this show, like we talked about, is going to evolve. We're talking about what we're talking about now, but that's because that's what's happening, right?
That's what's happening.
But as we evolve, there's a lot of things that are going to change and evolve with the show, I'm sure. You know what I mean? We're going to be doing so many different things. So this is just the beginnings of so much more that's going to happen, And thank you for being here. That's all I want to say. Thank you to everybody. So
appreciate it. Yeah. I seen that bomb droppers. Yeah, I seen the new subscribers.
Yeah. All right, we got
shout out to them. I appreciate you.
We got a few. So yeah, and help us
coming.
out. If you know somebody, tell a friend. Subscribe to the show. Hey, if they only watch here and there, that's cool, but that's because that's what they're told to watch. They don't have to watch any of this.
Right.
But subscribing would be cool just to help us out. Get a few extra subscribers out there. So yeah, that way more people will have the chance to see it, so that the channel will actually grow a little bit. That's the idea. Is if we're not sharing this with people, then that's cool, because I guess that's not what was supposed to happen to it. Maybe this is supposed to be archived for later. You never know, right? Somebody 20 years down the road will start doing a show. They'll be like, give me an essay on like a podcast that got started during the Great Awakening. And they might come watch our shit, and that's what we're here for. I'd be like, man, these guys knew what was up. They were talking about a lot of shit. They were doing this, and then they do a whole book report on it, or whatever. Right. That might be it. But we get famous, That's how we're famous. We're famous because people are like, yo, they were doing this shit back then when everybody was like, what the fuck are you doing?
What the fuck are you doing? And had the mindset of what the fuck is going on.
Right. Yeah. Or we get lost in history forever. So why not take the ride now? Come along and ride on up.
Yeah.
Fantastic voyage.
Yeah.
Don't hit me for a copyright. Come on, stop.
Come on. They can't do that.
Would that be crazy? That'd be crazy. You just sing this shit real quick and then like boom, hit you. Jesus.
Yeah, we be doing good, right?
Oh yeah, we're doing great. Yeah, we've had no problems.
Yeah. We just sitting here, telling you what's going on, giving you the news.
Yeah, we're good.
Telling you what's going on in the community.
We're good.
But man, listen, man. You people that got them bad habits, believe me, it's gonna catch up to you.
Yeah.
Karma's gonna get you. If you don't think it's real, keep doing what you're doing.
And a lot faster.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
that's what
we
we
said,
talking
a
about.
lot-
Yeah.
It's gonna happen a lot faster. You ain't gonna have to wait too long. So yeah, that's what it's about. It's about cleaning it all up, fixing that inner work, getting rid of the guilt and the shame and all the bullshit that's been happening. Talk to the people you need to talk to. Make the relationships, settle things, with yourself and everybody else, and just come to terms with it. Things happen to you, but why? Why are you a better person now because of it? Those things were happening to you to teach you something. That's what we've been teaching here. It's just think about it in a different way. Everything can be thought about differently. You can say, this happened to me, and I'm going to forever let that sit on my back, and then just deal with whatever that is. Or you can say, you know what? Let me work on it. Let me do the work I need to do. Let me try and get this thing off my back. Let me get my mental right.
Yeah.
And then see where that goes. It doesn't work for everybody all the time. People got to work. You got to do the work. But if you're not doing anything about it, then you're going nowhere.
I'm just gonna build up.
Yeah, you're going nowhere. So at least we're able to try and say, here's some techniques and ideas of how to start working on things, how to do things, how to think about it, how to change your mind frame on something. If that's the little bit we can give you, that's perfect. I'm good with that. To be able to, it's like, it was like when my mom retired a couple years ago, I started thinking to myself, am I going to just stay at this job and just retire and then do what? Like, how many years do I got left after that?
Right.
Right. 65, 68, and then I'm like, how many years do I got left after this to really enjoy life? And I was like, you know what? I had to change my mind frame and say, you know what? I'm not going to be the guy that's going to sit here and wait for it to come to me, because that's what that is. At that point, you're going, there's a carrot out there. I'm working towards it. I'll get there, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's been done for decades,
Yes, right.
and people have gotten through life if that's how you want to rock it. But I changed my mind frame and I said, that's not who I want to be. I want to be the guy who makes it and puts it together. That way, when that money and that time frame comes, I don't even really need it. You know what I mean? Because and then along that journey, because I'm still in my youth.
Yeah.
But I can enjoy those years and that ride, instead of just grinding it out at a daily job, just working for that fucking carrot at the end. You know what I mean? But that's me. I changed my mind frame from that. So I knew that I wanted to do
That's where it starts though.
Right.
Your mindset.
Right. Exactly.
Your mindset.
So,
if you stuck on one thing, the negative way, you're gonna be stuck just sitting there. Just
right.
Like you said, you gotta fix it.
Yeah.
You gotta work on it.
Yep. Work
You
on
got
yourself.
to.
Yeah. Do things. Yeah.
If not, you're just gonna sit there and rap.
Right. Yeah. That's the basics
that's
of it.
basically what you're doing.
It's like,
You're
we
gonna
can't
sit
put
there
it
and
in
rap.
any clearer terms, folks. But that's basically it. So yeah. Why do you want to be? Last episode, man, we were so energetic and you know what I mean. And I loved it, and it was great. It was like that's another thing I would say. When we were done with the episode last week, I was like, that was an episode where we had so much fun on that fucking episode, and that's what we would love this show to be every week. It's just fucking having fun, and we do. We're having fun. I'm not saying anything's different, but that show for some reason lately was like I could feel the good energy. It was such good energy in there. It was beautiful. And I just wanted to bring that out. I don't know if you guys saw that yourselves, but, thank you. Thank you for being here.
Appreciate you.
We you know what I mean? We're creating something here. It's crazy. And I was like, if we could have that kind of a fucking show, 3 out of 4 times, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be great.
Can be.
We'll be at 100 pretty soon.
Beirut,
out
the park.
Right. Exactly.
Knocking them out the park.
So yeah, it's like, because I know, hey, everybody's human, right? We're all working on ourselves. So we're not going to have a fucking great episode every fucking time. It's just not the way it works. We try to bring you the best episode every week, and we hope that's what we're doing, and everybody agrees with that. But yeah, some people, you're not agreeing with everything. We already said that. Nobody's agreeing 100% with everything we're fucking saying.
No. That's when you gotta go back and do your research.
Right.
You know, like we said, we not right on everything.
I'm just bringing you what's in the streets, man. This is what's in the streets. Everybody's talking about all this shit. Most of it, I feel. You know, I'm a good 70 to 80% feeling like all that's good. It's that top 20% where we're like, you know, we're not sure. You know,
and you know what? It's a feeling you get too when you watching stuff. When you know, you will feel it.
Right. It's what resonates
like,
with you.
damn, you know what?
Yeah, what does that make sense?
That's right.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
I agree with that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you got to watch shows like that.
Right.
Instead of this negative shows like what they got out now? This the bad girl shit.
Who knows, man? I don't even pay attention.
Man,
to
that shit. Right.
It's
what I'm saying. It's
I'm gonna
out
put
there.
it like this: if you're watching the reality channel most of the days, like we've talked about before, if you're watching that reality show, that reality network, you're probably on a lower vibration there.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
100%.
I'm just saying, measure that against some other shit. That's probably low on the low spectrum. You know?
You know, your brain records everything you see.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you keep putting that in your brain.
Mm-hmm. What do you think's going to happen? Right?
Exactly.
You are what you eat. Includes and that includes mentally. What are you eating mentally?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, that's why, man. I don't do a lot of crazy shows anymore, and I don't watch UFC and shit like that, like those combat sports.
That's crazy.
Just not.
Yeah,
it just doesn't appeal to me anymore.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not saying I'm, Mr. Pussy Boy over here. You know what I mean?
No.
I'm just saying, like, I just don't want to feed myself that stuff on a constant basis. If you have, somebody invites me over for a party, chill or whatever, or they want to, hey, let's go out tonight and let's check this out. I'm good with that. I'm not trying to say I'm, shying away from nothing.
Right.
But I'm not obsessed with it.
On an everyday basis.
I'm not trying to write. I'm not getting highlights every day. I'm not watching the best knockouts. I'm not watching, you know what I mean? Like I used to. I was there.
Right.
Everybody was there.
Definitely was there.
Everybody was there. We're all, it's interesting. But yeah, just don't, like we said before, it's what you're feeding yourself. So yeah, can I go have a donut? Can I go have some candy? Can I have some ice cream? Yeah. But don't make that the only thing you're eating. You're obviously eating other things that are good for you, and and then you can have a dessert. That's why we said that before, right? That's why it's called desserts. It's like it's supposed to be for a purpose. It's a treat, It's a treat. And if you treat it that way, you'll be fine, I think it'll work better, especially people who are trying to figure out what to do. Because some people are out there, thinking like, I've tried diets, I've done this, I've done that, I don't know what to do. Nothing seems to be working for me. Like I've talked about on the show before, try to,
Are you sticking to it?
Take one thing out.
That's the question.
Just take one thing out. So say like, like I said, if you say, you know what, I'm no longer going to eat fries. Just don't want to eat the fries no more. So whenever you go out somewhere, don't get the fries. There's plenty of other choices, And then once you get to a point, you'll start realizing, you know what, I don't even really like fries like that. It's just because it was convenient. It always came with it.
Right.
You start seeing it different.
Yeah, you got to train yourself.
Yeah, and then you start going, I don't even need the fries. And then you're like, what's next? All right, no more cookies. Just cookies, right? Or whatever it is. No more whatever. And then you just choose, and then you start realizing over time, what's the next? Got him on that one.
And then you got me when you said cookies. Like, damn. I definitely had to let cookies go, man.
Right.
Man, cookies was that's my go-to snack.
Right.
Cookies and milk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
and there's nothing wrong with having that every now and again. But you have to learn discipline of that. Yeah. You know what I mean?
It's done.
And if it takes you 6-8 months to get away from them to get that discipline, then that's what it is. You're training, you're learning, you're teaching yourself. That's what it is.
Bomb droppers.
Yeah, man. Cool.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You just
cookies and milk.
Got off the cookies.
Yeah, I just stopped that shit like out of nowhere. That
you're vibrating different, man.
Yeah,
your body's going. You don't need that low vibrational shit no more. You're good. Let's move on. Let's do some different shit.
Facts. Facts.
Yeah, that's why I was saying taste buds are changing.
I used to get a whole bag. Like, I used to be bad.
Oh, I can fuck up some shit too. Yeah,
for
man.
real.
I
like
still do.
A whole
I had
bag of
I had some cookies like a week ago, and I ate a whole box of cookies in like 2 days. It shouldn't have been like that.
Man, that's cool. That's reasonable.
But then,
2 days.
well,
Shit.
it was like a
My shit be
12-hour
gone.
period over 2 days. You know what I mean? Like I started eating them at like 8 p.m. and finished them eating them by like noon the next day.
Hey, it's all good.
But you know, what I'm
Tell
saying?
you.
But then, like I said, I haven't had cookies since then.
Right.
That was like a cookie binge, and I was like,
Right.
okay, I'm good with the cookies now.
You done.
And then go down the road. Who knows? Maybe I'll be like, okay, I want some ice cream now or something. You know what I mean? It's like you just you figure it out as you go. But as long as you're not, how they say, you're not overdoing it. Because like I said, I'll have one meal. So like, if I eat my one meal, like I haven't even eaten today.
That's
like
crazy.
today I haven't eaten nothing.
All I had some French fries.
Yeah.
Had some French fries, man.
Right. So yeah, I haven't eaten
Wow.
nothing today. I woke up, haven't eaten nothing yet. So I'm gonna go just because I have this stuff. I was on a salad kick the last couple of days. So I was like, I'm like thinking like when I get home today, man, that salad is gonna be great. You know what I mean? It's gonna be fucking awesome.
Nice
Because I'm
salad.
putting it together. It's all my shit. So I got like ham chunks, I got pepperoni chunks, I got cheese, I got mushrooms, I got pickles, I got jalapenos. You know what I mean? I'm like,
Yeah.
I got all this shit, and I'm gonna get a nice salad together, and I'm like, and then I got, then I'm doing the Olive Garden dressing. You can get that shit in the store, right? You didn't even know that.
Olive Garden dressing.
Yeah, the Olive Garden Italian. That shit's crazy. It's got
Man.
Parmesan in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. That shit probably smack. Shit. I love
Yeah,
a
so
good.
if
I
you
love a
don't
good
know,
dressing.
you can get the Olive Garden dressing in your grocery store. Every grocery store's got it. You'll see it. It says Olive Garden on it.
Yeah.
So yeah, and the croutons. Got croutons.
Man.
I'm like, man, I'm going in.
But they say, a salad supposed to be healthy for you, right? But
Not after I
if
did all that.
That's what I'm saying. But no, but that's still kind of healthy stuff though.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
better than a
Like-
burger and fries.
Right.
Yeah.
But they say that's kind of unhealthy too.
Right.
though.
Yeah. When you start adding all the cheese and the extra shit in the dressings,
Yeah.
it jumps right back up to
Right.
a fucking burger, basically. You know what I mean?
Right. So it's like
But
you said, don't overdo it.
but I'm gonna.
Ball droppers.
I'm gonna overdo it. If y'all
funny.
weren't here for episode 1,
That's funny.
when I told that my drinking story, I was like, yeah, I was Mr. Overdo It. That's who I am.
That's crazy. Shit. I put sunflower seeds in my
Yeah.
salad. Sunflower seeds, egg.
You do egg?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, do a little egg.
Yeah, there's people that like throw raspberries and raisins and all
Yeah,
kinds of weird
fruits.
shit and
Yeah,
fruits.
some like
I might do like sometimes you do like tortilla chips or something. Just crack them up, throw some tortilla chips. Get a crunch in there. Who knows,
okay.
man? Just do some wild shit.
Shit, I got
Whatever's in the fucking cupboard, man.
what's that in the cupboard?
You just fucking go for it.
Shit. I thought that was for like gumbo.
Right. That too.
Not a-
It works-
not a salad.
It works for a lot of things.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
This man said throw everything in the cabinet.
Everything you got.
in the salad.
Got some tuna? Throw some tuna in it. No,
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
yeah. No.
Can't do that.
Yeah, you
Can't
can.
do that.
Yeah.
You like tuna or you like the chicken tuna? Which one do you like better? You know how they have like the chicken
Tuna.
tuna? So you'd rather just have tuna
Yeah, tuna.
rather than the chicken,
Yeah.
the actual chicken chunks, and then you can make tuna the same kind of deal. You make like a chicken salad instead of a
Yeah.
tuna salad.
Yeah, I like the what I was taught.
Just
what I mean?
tuna?
Yeah, tuna.
What do you put in the tuna?
Mayonnaise. I put mayonnaise. Damn. I see. I got it. Mayonnaise, mustard, onions, green peppers, salt and pepper.
No egg?
No.
No egg.
No.
Yeah, there's a few people I know where they're like, I can't have tuna unless it has egg. They're like, why wouldn't you do that? And I'm like, I don't think everybody does that.
I never thought of that.
No, yeah.
Not on the tuna sandwich.
But everything else you had, I'm with it. Everything
Yeah.
else you threw in there, you know what
yeah.
I mean? That all kind of makes it, I'll throw, instead of like onion, I'll just do relish. like a little relish. Like add that little
Relish?
extra.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of relish.
Yeah.
Too much.
Just throw a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you
Just
though.
get that. It's got that
taste.
taste. It just adds something to it, like not a tart, but like a. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't like when it's too much though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right. Some people, it depends on
You
the
don't
way
overdo it.
certain places do it or whatever. Yeah.
Don't put too much relish on it.
Right. I got you. Yeah,
real.
It's such a simple meal, but there's so many fucking ways to do it.
Fact. Yeah.
And everybody's doing it different.
Yeah.
You know.
Just like oozing noodles.
Right.
What the fuck is that?
Right.
Niggas make a hookup. They call it a hookup.
Yeah. Oh yeah, just toss everything in there.
Throw everything in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I used to do when I was a kid, man. I used to take ramen, right? Say you make 1 or 2 ramens, whatever, maybe 3. Shut up. And then you take 1 can of like a cream of mushroom soup or something, or a cream of chicken or something, right? And then it'll actually cream it. You know what I mean? Make it more like a. I don't even know what it makes it.
Wow.
But it gives it a whole different flavor. Like it thickens it up just a little bit, and then gives it like a different flavor because you do like a cream of mushroom or a cream of chicken or anything like that. Just add some different shit in there, man. And
That's
a little
crazy.
salt, a little pepper, maybe a little cayenne or something. Just heat it up, whatever.
I don't even want to tell you how far I went with the oozing noodles.
Yeah.
I didn't go that far. Only thing I put in there was a hot dog.
Chopped up or just
That
thrown
was
in?
it. That shit look crazy, sir.
You just
A hot
toss
dog
it
in
in
the
there?
damn.
Just toss it in there.
Hilarious.
Just throw it in there and let it boil, man.
Hell no. You chop it up, man. You gotta have that beef hot dog, man. Gotta have the beef hot dog.
shit.
But yeah, man.
He was like, what
that's as
kind
far
of
as I
question
went.
is that?
Yeah, like it's look crazy. I just got a vision of it. Damn hot dog,
Oh, shit.
some oozing noodles,
Toss one in there.
unchopped, whole.
Who's doing that? Who's doing that? Somebody out there did that. Stop.
Oh, that's some funny shit.
I'm here to ask the awkward questions. Welcome to Awkward Intelligence.
Good intelligence. We're here.
Oh, shit. Yeah, man.
That's funny.
Yeah, so I've thrown vegetables in there. You throw broccoli, you throw corn and different shit. I've thrown corn in and stuff. Just different things, different. I don't know. You try to spot. You're like I know this is horrific. So what can I do to make it better?
Right. Right.
But it got us through hard times.
It definitely did.
Got us through some hard times.
Shit, we still going through the time.
That's true.
Still got a box.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I keep some. in there.
Shit, still got a box.
This tripped me out too. So, you know how nowadays we use like for mac and cheese. If you do the box mac and cheese, you're doing like the Velveeta, the Kraft, or not the Kraft, Velveeta, or the whatever, or the other one, where it comes with the packet, right? So it's got like the cheese packet that you squeeze out, right? You
talking about the shells?
creamy, yeah, whatever, shells or whatever it is. Yeah, I'm not sure, but yeah, it's like if you're doing mac and cheese like that out of a box, you want it with the creamy cheese, right?
Right.
So the other day, my daughter was like, "Hey, that mac and cheese we got in there is pretty good," and I'm like, "I don't remember any mac and cheese in the cupboard." Like what the fuck? She pulls it out. It's the Kraft mac and cheese with the fucking powder that you add milk. She loves the flavor. She puts milk and butter in it, and she's like, "Bro, it's fucking best." I'm like, I grew up on that shit.
Yeah.
When we got away from it, I never went back.
Facts. Facts.
And she's like, "Yo, this is pretty good." I'm like, "It's just because it tastes different."
Yeah.
It's because it's got a different flavor.
Yeah.
She was so used to the good shit, all the rich creaminess of that cheese. I don't know. Crazy.
Yeah, the powder shit. I remember that. I remember the powder.
It's like, you like the powder? The fuck? I don't know.
Hey man, everybody taste
Teach
buds
his own.
different,
It's
man.
changing, right? Taste buds are changing. I get it. I get it.
Everybody taste buds.
We all got
Definitely
We all got
different.
struggle meals.
Yeah.
What? Put it down in the comments. Give us your struggle meal. Yeah.
Struggle meal.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't see how people don't beat me up for this. I don't see how people eat chitlins, man.
Well, that's the Southern thing, man.
Yeah, but
At all? You're like just anybody.
at all,
At all.
anybody. Like,
Damn. You're like, wipe it off the planet, man.
hey, do you, man? Everybody tastes bud different.
I don't know. Have
My
you
taste
have you
buds,
eaten them
man.
before?
I
You
tried it.
What'd you think?
It's not me.
No. I mean, to you, it just was just straight
It's
pure
just
filth.
Not for me.
Just pure filth.
Just like coffee.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't do coffee
Yuck.
either. I'm not a coffee drinker,
Yuck.
as you can tell.
Yuck. But hey, to each his own, man. Enjoy.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I mean, I'm with you. There's some meals, there's some food out there, right? You're like, but I don't know. You know, you're right. It depends on how you came up, where you're from. You know, there's people in South America that eat some shit that we would not even look at, and it's probably fucking awesome. But they're just used to doing that. You know, they're used to. It's like this is what we eat. That's what they grew up eating.
Right.
So yeah. So I guess it's. I don't know. Put that in the comments. Do you eat the chitlins because you like it, or do you eat it because you're just used to it?
Yeah. Droppers.
Yeah. Let us know. Talk to us. Send us an email.
And the smell. You ever smell somebody cooking it?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. They cook them outside.
Shit.
Take that shit outside.
Shit. What I see is shit. They's in the house. In the kitchen.
In the kitchen working.
Smelling the whole hallway up.
I don't know. Some people would probably tell you they ain't wash them right. If it smelled that bad. But I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Everybody does their shit different.
Yeah.
Maybe some people like a little funk in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe that's how we got ass eaters.
Not messing with that. Bomb droppers.
He said, I'm not messing with that.
You carry your own groceries, baby.
He said, nope. Remember last week?
On Friday? Yeah. Nope. I don't know why you coming down here messing with these people.
You want some, man?
Nope. Hell no. You can have that.
Wow.
Carry your own groceries. Say nothing.
Not fucking with that. All right, we're not going there.
Nah.
I'm just saying. It's just I'm asking for the people.
It's some out here. There's some motherfuckers out here that do that.
Yeah, I mean, it's all over the internet. So yeah,
do you?
Definitely.
I ain't going that far. If I ain't pleasing you the other way,
Right.
I ain't going that far.
Oh yeah, definitely.
For real. Say nah. I'm cool.
Would you accept though? Huh? Would you accept the other way?
Whoa. No. Fuck no. What?
You'd be like, all right, I'm good. There's no need to go
Nah.
to go that far.
No. We straight. We straight. Yeah.
Got awkward there for a second, folks.
Awkward intelligence.
Oh shit. ppeinmusic.com, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. T-shirts. Look. Beautiful color. Gold. You know you like it.
Sunshine.
Yeah,
Sunshine.
isn't this great sunshine? Look at this.
Sunshine.
Sun's been out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So get all your merch, ppeinmusic.com. Check us out. And also at AwkwardIntel on the Instagram. You know, we threw them all up there last week. IMG BDot, ppeintox. You know, I'll do it again. We'll do it every week. Fuck it, right? Doesn't hurt.
Why not?
So yeah, check out that stuff. All love breakfast. You already
Love
know.
breakfast.
You already know. All love breakfast happening.
We out here.
Right. Getting
them
it rocking.
Get them eggs.
Yeah. And potatoes, sausage, and bacon,
Is the
platters.
Is the egg still high?
I don't know. Is it? I don't be buying that many eggs
I know.
personally. But like,
Man,
what do you think?
I get my shit in bulk. But
Yeah, but do you think it went up too much?
I don't know.
Didn't feel it?
Nah.
Some places don't feel it. Because, like, same thing with gas, right? There'll be times with gas where, like, California will be like, we're at $7.50. Or my mom will be like, yeah, in Seattle, it's like $4.95 right now. And I'll be like, it's still like $3.75 here. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what y'all are talking about. There's no gas shortage over here. You know what I mean? So maybe in certain areas, the eggs had to go up because they're harder, especially when they're harder to get to, like, you know, those outer places who maybe not have access to shit as much. You know what I mean? I don't know. Who does it really affect? Who's feeling that pinch right now? The egg pinch. Did that happen? Or was that all a fucking scam?
I don't know. It was here a week and then
Right. It was like the toilet paper
disappeared.
shortage. You know what I mean? It was here and then it was disappeared. Everybody remember that one?
yeah. and you know what? That is crazy though. Whenever we got a disaster or something,
Right.
we had to go to the store. People run right to the toilet paper.
Man, that just tells you how many people didn't have toilet paper. Because if you're rushing to get it, then you was out.
Yeah.
Think about it. I'm just saying.
That's funny.
It's like, who gets that low?
Right. Right.
You feel like you gotta go
to
bum rush the
bathroom
store.
when you get one pull left. Like, damn, I go to bed. I go to the store now.
Yeah, you wait till it runs out.
That's funny. You ever see the people come in the store and get one roll?
Like one single row?
Yeah, like one roll at the gas station. Like,
Oh, like that? you think
you got to go to the
you
bathroom.
think
You got to go.
you're like, I'm out, but I'm still gonna go. And I don't have time to stop at the store.
You got time to talk to nobody.
Right.
Look, give me my change. You know what? Keep the change. Right. I got to go.
You are prairie dog. There's a prairie dogging scenario happening.
Oh man, I seen that happen so many times. People come to the gas station and get one toilet paper.
I remember those days though, man.
roll.
Working on the road. You'll be working on the road sometimes, you're like, man, I can make it home. And I mean, it's close. I've never had a problem. Never got, never had no issues.
Yeah.
But I mean, literally, if you talked to me on my way in the house, it was gonna happen. I beelined to the bathroom, and I'm dropping clothes as I'm
you
going.
got to.
I'm dropping clothes as I'm
Who
going.
else do that shit?
And once I'm sitting down, give me 5 minutes because I can't move for a minute.
I'm cool and leave me alone. Man, that's crazy.
I'm working out some equations.
Just about to hit one of those damn things.
I'm working out some equations.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's the worst. It's like, and especially when you use the bathroom, like you got to pee. It's like the shit just
Everything.
come down more.
Everything.
Like,
Everything
when you get
all
home,
of a sudden means
like
more.
shit knows when you get home.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
it knows when you
It
arriving.
knows when you've been sleeping. It
Yeah,
knows
like
when
how
you're
the
awake.
fuck? You ever catch all the lights red and shit? Like, come on, I got
Right.
to go to
You're
the
like,
bathroom.
You're like, I didn't even know this light existed. You're like,
Right.
Where did this light come from? Because this wasn't here yesterday.
Oh man. Yeah, you think every light just take too long? Like, come on, I got to go to the bathroom.
Oh, time's running different.
Man.
Yeah, when you got to piss, time's running
Right, your
different.
keys fumbling and shit.
Yeah.
You never had
can't
a
concentrate.
problem.
You can't concentrate at that point. It's
Facts.
like, you're trying to concentrate on not
And shit.
pissing on
Right.
yourself.
Right. You're holding that bitch in.
You just go loopy. I don't know what to do anymore.
Like, please, I can't go right here, please. I can't go right here, please. Not right here, please. Not right here. That right here.
Oh man, yeah, them road trips, man. That's what I'm saying. Like sometimes you had to work it out. You'd be like, that's what I would tell. Like sometimes I'd fuck with people because I worked in hospitals, so there was usually some pretty clean bathrooms, But every now and again, you work somewhere where there wasn't, or the bathroom wasn't available, because we worked on like construction sites and different shit. So certain things, didn't work out. But it's like, so I used to tell people like who would like, I will take my shit home before I sit in one of those fucking pots, man. I just can't do it. That's where I draw the line. At that point, I'm like, I will do what I got to do.
I hate you.
You know what I mean? Like I'll piss in them, no problem. But I'm like, I'm gonna sit in here. Like who's sitting in here? Kind of fucking sleazeball is sitting in this motherfucker, and then they're smoking. they're here long enough to smoke.
They get real comfortable. Yeah. That's
like,
wild.
Like there might be 2 or 3 cigarettes. I'm like, how long were you in here, bro? I ain't got that kind of time.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No, hey, I agree with you on that. I can't do that shit either. But if I got to go,
yes. I mean, if it's a fucking emergency,
I'm gonna go.
You got to do what you got to do.
If I can hold it,
I will. Yeah, I will do what I have to do to try my best to take it home like a goddamn man.
Yeah. Stomach bomb droppers. Stomach grind like I don't know what.
Right. It's like, but I'm gonna make it home.
Gotta make it home.
I'm gonna make it home.
Going past the speed limit.
Right. Break some laws. Do what I gotta
break
do.
No laws.
Is that the person who cuts the corner at the gas station? That's the guy getting home, take a piss or a shit, right?
Yeah.
They're like, fuck this. I can't wait at this light. I'm gonna cut this light real quick.
Can you imagine getting pulled over though? And you got this.
Is that? Yeah.
Be like, sir, listen.
It's gonna go in your
I
feet.
got to go. I ain't got time for this right now.
Do you
I
stop?
really don't. Do you stop?
Do you stop?
Damn. Hey.
Because you already know if you stop, you're fucked.
Right.
You cannot waste a second.
Well, I wonder.
Split decisions.
Oh, shit. Hey, listen. Hey, you come to the car, you might get some brown shit.
Right.
Hopefully you let me go.
Yeah.
Like, oh, damn, sorry, sir.
Wait, and a ticket?
Like, see, hell no, don't give me no ticket, man.
And a ticket?
Hell no, don't give me no
That's a
ticket.
bad day. That's a bad day.
You see, this is why I was speeding, sir. This is why I was speeding.
I literally shit myself.
Because you stopped me.
You think he lets you go?
That's
nine times out of 10?
That's what I'm thinking.
9 times out of 10, you probably get
That's what I'm
let
thinking.
go, right?
Hopefully.
That's a tough
Hopefully.
way to fucking get out of a ticket, though, right? There's a lot of people out there right now going, man, that's how you do it? That's fucking easy.
Oh, my
That's
goodness.
a big cleanup, though. That's a big cleanup.
Oh, man.
Don't do that to
I'd
yourself.
rather,
Yeah.
you know,
So wait, okay.
no.
Is there only 2 scenarios? Is there you shit your pants, you get out of the ticket, or you don't stop and you get an evading arrest, but you get to shit at home?
No. I'm going with the first one. Fuck it. Fuck it. You're not going to arrest me. I'm not going to jail for that.
You'd rather just shit on yourself?
Yeah, I'd rather just.
I got you. You got to make a choice. You got to make a choice.
Yes, sir. How much is my ticket?
A choice has to be made. Right. Or you better sit there for 10 more minutes holding that shit.
Man. That'd have been bad.
Right. Because that's what I'm saying. Does
Then
he
he probably won't
believe
believe you.
Does he believe you or
That's
not?
what I'm saying.
Does he believe you or
He
not?
probably want to believe you.
You got to be sweating and shit.
Fizzling and shit. Like,
Fizzling.
look, man, I got to go.
Oh, at that point, he fucking pulls you out the car. That's that motherfucker. Because he
might-
thinks you're nervous. Oh, fuck. You can't win this. How do you stop?
can't.
You don't stop.
Fuck it.
You might not have to stop. I'm just saying. 'Cause, yeah, if you're wiggling and sweating and shit, he's like, get out the car,
Yeah.
sir. You're like, fuck.
I
And then he's
cannot.
like, why don't you want to get out the car? Oh, it just starts a whole fucking thing.
Right.
No,
Right.
I don't know. This is going south real fast.
Fuck it, just go.
Yeah, you got to take that shit home.
No, you gotta take it right there.
Oh, you got to give it to him.
Hey, you got a napkin?
You got to give it to him for him to believe you.
You got to.
Okay.
You got napkins. Damn that. Yeah, that went a little awkward.
Welcome to Awkward Intelligence,
We here,
where we talk about shit for 20 minutes.
literally. Say nah.
I talk that shit. Yeah, man. Interesting.
Yeah, things moving fast though. Mm-hmm. Things are really moving
And
fast.
we're working on it. Like, yeah, I mean, this, like I said, this show is part of it. This is part of us putting the frequencies out, listening to the music, doing all these things, you know, Instagrams, putting information on those. That way, it's all of that combined is the mission. You know, that's where we're at. We're just trying to put it all out there.
Yeah, all I can say is if you around somebody and you're not feeling their energy, get away.
Right.
Just leave. Keep your energy.
Yeah. Yeah, protect your energy. Isn't that what they tell us? Protect your neck? Mm-hmm. Protect your energy. Mm. Yeah. You got to.
Yeah.
You have to learn to at some point. Because, yeah, otherwise people just take advantage of you, do it to, you know. Those people are out there. They feed on those energies. Mm-hmm. They need it, you know.
And believe it or not, you pick up on their frequency.
Yeah, well, they say that. Like when you're around somebody,
Yeah.
like right now, we're sharing energies because we're next to each other and we're working here. So our energies are mixing for that moment. And then some of that will stay when we part ways, you know, for a second or whatever. I don't know how long. Who knows? But, you know, maybe that's why people connect and become friends and do things is because our energies work together well, you know, whatever. However that works, you know, in the new metaphysical world and shit. But so it's the same for negative energies, like you're saying. When you're around that person, you start pulling a lot of that negative into you too. And then so why would you want to keep mixing all that negative, you know? So yeah, if you're not feeling comfortable in a scenario, you got to change it, you know, in however that is, you know. Maybe leaving that person is not the best course at that moment. Mm-hmm. But start working on it. Like I said, start working on what you need to do to get out of that scenario or whatever you got to, you know, however that works for you.
Shit, you could be at work.
Right.
I'm talking about in general. You shit.
Right. Anything.
You could be at
relationships, work.
Anywhere. Yeah. Just.
Right. You might have that coworker that's just not for you.
Right.
You know, just be like, man, I got to get out. I got to get away from this somehow. Mm-hmm. Maybe, you know, find a different department. You know, do you know, or something. If that's what you know, if that's what you got to do to be, you know, better and you have better energy. You know, you never know. It could be that simple sometimes. You know, the 555, the renew. You know, that's what that is. You know, balance, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's the world we living in, though, man. Mm-hmm. You just got to adapt to it, for real.
Yeah, navigating your world.
Definitely got to adapt to it.
Learning how to navigate your world. Yeah. Just being more, because it's like once you're conscious to one thing or two things, you realize you start just becoming conscious to a lot of things. Right. It just starts happening, you know. I mean, how many times during this show so far have both of us have been, oh, I was just looking at that, or that just, somebody was talking, you see what I'm saying? Those synchronicities are happening on so many levels, in so many ideas, you know, and everything we're doing every day. So either you're in tune to it or you're not, you know, but we're all working on it because we're not all on the same path. Some of us are more in tune than others. Some of us are less in tune than others, you know, because there's some people who could look at, like, say, me and say, oh, man, that dude knows a lot of shit, you know, or he seems like he knows what he's talking about, and, you know, da-da-da-da. But I'm looking at some of these other teachers that are teaching me, and I'm going, why don't I know what this guy knows? If I can be like that, why am I not there? So we're all looking to that higher level of understanding and you know, and knowledge and everything, you know. there's always somebody who's got more knowledge than you. And
I agree.
you know, and it may not be in the ways we all think, you know. People have different knowledge in different things, you know.
Bomb droppers. Shoot, you right. We all have different knowledge. You know, you might have something that I don't know. I might have something that you don't know.
Right.
You know.
And that's how it's supposed to be, you know, and then we're able to share our cultures and our ideas. And just because you do something different doesn't mean I have to be against you. Okay, you're over here. I just happen to come across you. Look at you doing your thing, you know? Cool, nice to meet you, good friend. Next time I'm in the area, you know, now I got somebody I know, you know? You know, it's like that's how it was when you traveled. You just met people and everybody was, you know, and you did things that way. You know, think about it too. What happens if you go to that town and then somebody wants to like say you did something? You know, I got a friend here. That friend could vouch for me. Right. You know, say, no, he was here. He was doing this, you know, da-da-da. You know, and if he's a respectable person there, it all works itself out. You know, that's how you don't get accused of things, you know. But in the system we're in now, you know, you can accuse somebody of anything and everybody just believes it.
Yeah.
It's an automatic, you know, and then it's hard to not to, because then you've got like, you know, somebody, if a female is not treated properly, how do you, between you and her, how do you figure that out? There's no witnesses. It's your word against hers. You know what I mean? Like there's no way, there's no good scenario out of that. Like how do you figure that out? There's no way to, unless you've got video proof or something of, you know, and even then, do they believe you? Maybe you coaxed her. You see what I'm saying? You could take it in so many, you know, there's going to be those people that are going to never figure it, you know, we're in such a system now, a low morality to just the whole society and everything, that we can't even trust people anymore, you know, at their own word, their own ideas, and say, you know, people can take any scenario and flip it into they're the victim, you know.
Thanks.
And it's just, it's crazy. It's like, what is this world going to?
And that's all we really have is our word, man.
Right.
You know? That's all we have is our word. You tell me something, me trusting you, you know what I mean?
Right. Unless otherwise.
I believe
Unless otherwise, your word is your word.
Right.
You know? And yeah, everybody can find out information and new things, you know, or whatever. But that's the idea. But I might also find out some information that says his word is solid. It works both ways, you know. So yeah, you know, people can't trust you. What do you have anymore? You know,
Right.
Really, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Well, to see, like, okay, I was talking to someone the other day. This brings up another thing. We were talking about like masculinity, right? This world, we know for a fact, has been demasculated over the last 50 years, for all we know. You know, who knows how long they've been working on this plan, you know? But the idea is like, the way I'm kind of seeing it, the way we were talking about it, and we're just coming up with ideas here, folks. So, you know, we're just coming up with ideas. But it was like, you have a generation of men who were raised by single mothers. You know, nothing wrong with that. Great, beautiful job, you know, right? But what happened in that time frame, I'm thinking, is those men picked up female traits. They became more emotional. They became more, you know, different things like that they didn't even realize. They were taking on female traits, but putting it into a masculine energy, right? So that's why you're getting a lot more hotheads and people that pop off and do things and, oh, I'm doing for clout and I'm, you know, look at the way they're acting. They're acting a certain way that is, you know, could be considered feminine traits, but in a masculine manner. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I'm spitballing this here, you know, it's like something we were chatting about. And if you look, you know, because it's like if two men can't have a situation where they can't come to an agreement as men, one of them's going to act out. But where does that come from? Right? Where does that come from? Now, if two men are in a disagreement and they can't come to an agreement, then at some point somebody's going to pop off. But that's a trigger, right? That's any trigger of any species, you know? Two deer can come together, two men, deer. They're going to look at each other. They're going to work it out. If they can't work it out, now they got to start hitting each other. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm saying that's how men work. That's how our minds work is we're going to, okay, we got to come to some understanding here or something's got to go down, you know? But if you take like, say, a female trait of emotional and put it on a masculine man, if he feels threatened, he's going to immediately outburst because that's his emotions, not his critical going. You know what I mean? So it's like it's more of a working of traits. It's like maybe certain traits were worked out more than other traits instead of trying to make it a male-female thing per se. You know, because we all have the same loving and different traits and whatever. We can all do that. Not saying that, you know, being emotional is only a female trait, but I'm just trying to put it in the context of how it may have gotten to that point. You see what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he probably. I mean, you can't say he picked his traits up. I mean, from his mother and his sisters and shit.
Right. I mean, you can though. He lived with them.
Yeah.
Right.
But nah, he's still a man though. You know what I mean?
Well, you would think so. But if he's not learning from a man, how does he know he's a man? Right?
Yeah, but
I'm just saying in theory. I'm not saying that's exactly what's happening.
Right.
But in theory, it's like
I'm just looking at it.
If you're not, because I'm not saying he doesn't have uncles. He doesn't have other people in his life, men that he can emulate, right? You're going to have that too. But also, like I said, if say you took there's an all female tribe, and then they had a male, just happen to have one male somehow. I don't think that male would act like a man just because he thinks. You see what I'm saying? He lived with them. So I'm just wondering if, on a micro scale, it works like that, and that's part of that cycle of stuff that happened. You know. Yeah, interesting, right? Gets deep.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's the kind of crazy shit I be thinking about.
Yeah, that's wild. Bomb droppers.
Yeah, I'm just watching the fucking candle flicker, and I'm just fucking thinking of weird shit like that.
That's wild.
Welcome to Awkward Intelligence.
I mean, shit. It should be a warrior. You know how warriors come up.
For the most part, right.
Like, say the father been around for a while.
Right.
And then something happened to him.
Right.
But he trained the son all crazy. You know, he trained the son.
He would already have the training, right?
Right.
Right.
But now he's left with his mothers and his sisters.
Right.
You know what I mean? He should grow up to be...
Yeah. At that point, he's probably already has his establishment. He has his base. So he knows how to work from there. But yeah, that's why I'm thinking, like, but if you got nobody and there's not really any males around you, you're learning more of the female side of it. And you're establishing that in your own masculinity. You're still a man, you know. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah. That's some psychological shit.
Yeah,
that's some.
You gotta sit down and think about that.
Right, you gotta have the debate. Yeah. You gotta put the debate together.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the weird shit that's going on out here. It's like, why is something happening? We're not really asking that. That's kind of why I do that. We know it's happening, but why? Why is this happening? Why is that happening? No one's asking the why. So I'm kind of doing that on my own.
I feel like people letting it happen.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I'm not blaming anybody.
Yeah,
there's no blame. I'm not putting a blame on any side or anything.
please.
I'm just
I don't
saying.
wanna say what I wanna
Think
say,
about that idea.
Yeah, shit, crazy.
Yeah, not blaming nobody,
But
because there's a whole
wild.
different way. But I'm just saying, could it? When you have a mass situation like that, that has to change society a little bit. Something has to change. The trajectory per se of that. You would think. It's like, I don't know. You know what? There's probably stuff we could find if we really dug deep, of like, say, towns or tribes that their men got wiped out because of like war, and then some of them might have persisted with just their children and the women. How does that turn out later? You know what I mean? Because then the women gotta probably train the men how to fight, or something or whatever, to have some protection, But then maybe that's why you have like the Amazon women back in the day, tribe warriors. They were warriors, That's all been done. I mean, because that's what I say. We carry both sides. We carry the loving and we carry the fire. We have both. Everybody, all species and all, It's how you use it. Knowing when to use the chaos and when to use the love. That's really all. It's the balance, the duality.
the balance, yeah. Bomb droppers, yeah.
Yeah. So I get that. But it's like, but if one gets worked more than the other, then you're out of balance. And then that changes the dynamic. Could be. I don't know. That's all I'm saying. I'm just asking for a friend.
Yeah. It should be all love, though. It should be all love, yeah, man.
Yeah, lead with love, all love.
You probably can't see it, but it's all love. It's
I'll zoom in
it's
on
my
it.
tap. All love.
Do
You
a
hear me? All love.
Yeah. But yeah, man, you ready to wrap this thing up?
Yeah.
This has been good. Another good show. We had another good time.
Yes, sir.
That's how we do it.
Yes, sir.
Awkward Intelligence. I'm Intox, along with
BDot, baby.
Thanks again. Episode 23.
Bomb droppers.
Till next time.
We still jumping.
If they spoke the truth, I would feel it so clearly. The better of two evils, but you don't really hear